Family, friends and top leadership of the FDC Katonga faction waited outside the court-martial premises as the military truck in which Dr. Kizza, Besigye and Lutale were kept arrived under heavy military security. There was chanting of defiance songs.
I believe we shall overcome someday. Okay, so let's listen.
After a bitter exchange with the military police officers manning security, supporters and party leaders were allowed to enter the courtroom and follow the proceedings. However, as soon as the proceedings started, the duo immediately declined to be tried by the military court-martial as they are civilians.
I am not a member of the UPDF. And I believe that I should be tried by a civil court.
Since I was born, I've never joined the Air Force, or been being a scout. So I think I must be tried by a civil court.
Court was adjourned for 15 minutes before the defense legal team was overruled, opening the way for Dr. Besigye and his co-accused to be charged.
A person alleged to have committed a service offense may be charged or dealt with and tried under military law whether the alleged offense was committed in Uganda or out of Uganda.
The law talks about an officer or a member of UPDF who is in actual service. Literally, that's what it means.
The court ruled that the military court-martial under Section 117 of the UPDF Act can refer charges against them, and 4 counts were read to them.
Dr. Kizza Besigye, Hajji Obeid Lutale, and others still at large between October 2023 and November 2024, while in cities to wit Geneva in Switzerland, Athens in Greece, and Nairobi in Kenya, held meetings aimed at soliciting for logistical support and identifying military targets in Uganda with intent to prejudice the security of the defense forces.
The charges preferred included illegal possession of firearms, 2 pistols, and 8 rounds of ammunition, which security allegedly found on them in Nairobi.
On November 2024, while at Riverside Apartments in Nairobi, Kenya, were found in an unlawful possession of a pistol model 27 KAL number 765, which is ordinarily the monopoly of the defense forces.
They denied all the charges, and their lawyer Erias Lukwago argued that the court should reject the charge sheet as it was defective.
This court has got no universal jurisdiction for the entire world. That would be stretching the jurisdiction of this honorable court to levels of absurdity. That it can deal with any matter that is alleged to have been done, or any act or offense that is alleged to have been committed anywhere in the world.
Where is the evidence which has been produced before this honorable court that retired Colonel Dr. Kizza Besigye is supposed to be in Nairobi? That evidence has not been available before this honorable court.
So it would be, again, very unreasonable for the prosecution to ever imagine that actually the onus is on the accused persons to bring evidence regarding their arrest.
Lukwago also challenged the manner in which the 2 were arrested in Kenya and tried in Uganda without following the right procedures.
And Mr. Chairman, once you are in a foreign territory, you can only be returned forcefully through the due process of the law. If you do not return voluntarily, and there are forces compelling you to return, they have to follow the due process. And there are only two ways under the law. Either extradition, that is under the Extradition Act of Uganda, or deportation.
It's not the first time that Dr. Kizza Besigye has been tried at the Makindye military court-martial. In 2006, he was charged with treason and raping a family friend, of which that very crime he allegedly committed it in 1997. But these charges were later dropped by the same court. The two, that is Dr. Kizza Besigye, Obeid, Lutale, have all been remanded to Luzira prisons until the 2nd of December 2024. When they return, this very court will also be delivering a ruling about the objections that were raised by their lawyers, and also as to whether this very court has the jurisdiction to try them or not. Sudhir Byaruhanga, NTV, Makindye.